as you can tell by the title, I have a story for you guys today. I've told a lot of my friends and family this story, but I thought it would be good to share on my channel just because it's crazy. Crazy. This happened maybe when I was at most 12, 13. And for people that don't know me, I'm the oldest of 5. So it's 3 girls, 4 girls, and 1 boy. So we're all athletes. We all like to hang out in the summer. So my house was really the house to go to every summer. So it was just one summer where we're just outside in our backyard playing basketball. And the way that our neighborhood was set up, it's like the driveways weren't in the front of the house on the street. They were behind the house and they were connected by an alley. And so yeah, we would play in the driveway in the back, in the alley, and play basketball or whatever. So we were we had a gate that would open, but the actual open part was broken. So it was just wide open. So yeah, anyway, we're back there playing basketball, and I think we were playing knockout or something. I don't remember what we were playing, but we were playing some kind of game. And it was my turn to shoot. And so I shoot the ball. Of course, I missed. I was never a outside type basketball player, or at least that's what I told myself. But I shoot, it hits the rim, and it goes towards the alley. Now the alley was very dangerous because people would fly through there. So like when the ball went, I didn't like sprint to the ball. I ran, and then I stopped to look both ways. And of course I'm glad I did, because there was a truck coming. And so the truck was coming from my left, and it drives by me, and I'm looking at it. Sorry guys, that's my daughter. But anyway, so the truck is driving past me, and we're making eye contact. And it was the weirdest looking man. Like, he looked like, okay, so you know how if you see a white van and you just think kidnapper, that was the dude. If you would saw him, you would just thought like, dang, he snatched kids for a living. So the car is coming, and it's like slow motion in my head. And I look at him, and I'm like, and he's looking back at me all weird, like, and I'm like, okay, that was weird. So he keeps driving. And then I'm like, okay, whatever. So I run to get the ball on the other side of the alley, pick it up or whatever, and I'm about to cross the street again. So I need to look both ways again. And I look, and I look, and the truck starts to slow down. And I'm like, wait a minute. And so I keep looking at it. And meanwhile, my sisters, cousins, friends, that's all there, they're still playing basketball. I think I was out the game by now. Like, if it was knockout, then they probably made that shot and I'm eliminated. But I'm so focused on this truck. Like, this truck is really rubbing me the wrong way. So the truck drives, and I look at it, and I could see him looking in the rearview mirror, still at me. And I'm like, the heck is going on? And so right when I was about to say, okay, forget it, like, this is just a weird guy driving through the alley, like, and it's not nighttime, like, it's like bright day, like right now. So I'm still looking at the truck, about to cross the street, go back to playing basketball, and I see the white reverse light. If I've ever wanted to be in a horror movie and know how it felt when you know you about to die, when you know the killer about to come get you, that's the feeling I had, like at that moment. So the truck starts backing up. And I'm like heartbeat on 10, y'all, on 10. I just yell, run as loud as you can. And you know they got this little stereotype about black people when they just see people running or they hear somebody say run, you don't care what it is, you don't know what it is, nobody explain it to you, but you run. So I yell run. And I'm the oldest one and I'm 12. So I have little sisters. We're 4 years apart. So my youngest sister had to be 4. My other sister had to be 8. And my cousins had to be somewhere in between those. Like we were all between 4 and 12. So we were little kids. And so I'm like, run! And I'm so happy everybody ran. And so to get into the house, like you have to go through the garage. And my mom at this time, she had a Expedition truck and it was in the garage. But being that the truck was so big, it was about this much space between the truck and the garage wall. So we're all relatively very skinny. And so I'm like, I hope we can make it through the garage in there before this man come get us. Like this man is trying to kidnap us. Like he really trying to get us. So we running. Slide through the garage next to the truck into the house, shut the door, right? We all in the living room. Like not even believing this is a real thing. Like we not even catching grasp that we really just ran from a man that drove by our house, backed up on some like, oh, I'm about to come get you. So we go back, we in the house, we like breathing all hard and stuff. And as soon as I was about to explain why I said run, we hear all kinds of noise in the garage. Like, boom, 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 boom. So now they like, and I'm like we freaking out. Like, we don't know what's going on. We like, this man is he coming to get us. We done ran in the house and he's still trying to get us. Meanwhile, my parents are home. So they hear it. They hear the beating and they're like, what the is going on? And we like scared little kids just all trying to talk at once. I don't know, somebody was coming, he's running out there, blah, 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 blah. And my mom's like, what? And I'm like, this man drove by, he's trying to kidnap us, he drove and he reversed and he's coming, he's in the garage, blah, blah, blah. So now my mom and my dad are like, heck no, like who? Open the garage. The Expedition is gone. I'm completely mind blown right now. Like I'm no longer scared. I'm petrified. Like this man really was gonna kidnap all of us. And he stole a car. I was ready to say that I'm not going outside anymore all summer. So we're scared, and now I'm looking at my mama like, I told you, like, this man is the real deal. Like, I don't know. I'm like, he stole our car and he wanted to take our kids or whatever. She's looking at me. She's like, why didn't y'all come tell me, blah, 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 blah. Why did y'all just run in here and didn't say anything? And y'all didn't even come get me? And I'm looking at her. At this point, I'm really disrespected. Like, first of all, we all ran in here in time to get in the house. Like, you should be lucky we are not kidnapped. Because I'm 12 and these are little kids. We all ran in here, slid through the Expedition, got in here safely, shut the door. Obviously, this man is crazy. So you better be happy we got in the house. But she's like, now he stole the truck, and why didn't y'all close the garage? Like, she really didn't understand the predicament that we were in when the man started reversing. Like, she didn't get it. We in trouble now. Now I'm scared and mad and sad, and I'm just like, I don't know what the heck going on. So we like, well, what do we do now? So my mom starts, you know, making phone calls or whatever. Like, okay, someone just took my truck out of the garage, blah, blah, blah. Meanwhile, she's in the middle of this call. My aunt calls and was just like, hey, are y'all at Food Town? And we're like, and Food Town was like right up the street. Like, it was a corner store or whatever. And I'm like, no, we at home, girl. Someone just took our car, blah, blah, blah. She's like, well, I see y'all car at Food Town. So now we like, this man, a kidnapper, car thief, and he want to stunt in our truck. What's really going on? So we ended up doing this long chase all around this side of town, looking for this man. And what happened? I think my mom got a call because she had made some calls about her car being missing, but we get back home and she gets a call from someone. We don't know. We still like, dang, like this. I'm still thinking about this man. I'm like, bro, it's dangerous out here in these streets. I'm 12 years old. I'm exposed to some stuff like this. Like, no. So my mom gets a phone call or whatever, and we're like, how did she really expect us to close the garage? Like, I'm still trying to wrap my mind on that. Like, how was this supposed to happen? Like, I saw nothing but run. At least I was smart enough to run, because I know a lot of people, my friends, wouldn't be here. Okay? So anyway, she gets a phone call, and she comes back into the living room. After we done did this chase with my aunt, and all of this, we come back in the living room. She's like, I'm so sorry, guys. Like, this is all my fault. Like, I just want to say I'm sorry. And I'm like, I'm thinking it's because she's mad at us because how we reacted or whatever. But she's like, it's all my fault. This man was here for me. So I'm looking like, what's the tea? You know this weird man? Like, this man is no joke. Do you know him? She's like, this is all my fault. This is something called
repossession.
And at that time, I didn't know what that meant. But at that time, I didn't know what that meant. So I was like, what the heck is repossession? Like, is that the dude's, like, job? She's like, yeah. She's like, that's when you owe someone money for your car and you don't pay it and they take your car. So now I'm like, this lady here is your fault. So we could have got kidnapped, could have got the car taken, and we got in trouble. All because you ain't paid your bill. I will never let my mom live that over. Me and my family is a living joke. Like, run. We never stop. So yeah, that's pretty much the story of the time that I almost got kidnapped and our car was stolen or repoed, whatever you want to call it. Don't forget to subscribe, like the video, share the video, and yeah, peace.
Know some young niggas like to sweat. Know some young niggas like